Annual shareholder meeting. It's back in person this year. Becky Quick is already live in Omaha for us today. And Becky, it's going to be extra special tomorrow here at CNBC.
It is. Kelly, there's a lot that's happening. This is the first time in 3 years that this event's been held live. You used to get about 40,000 people that came, and there were questions about how many people would come this year because of COVID, because of the restrictions here at the meeting where you have to have a COVID vaccine. You have to prove it before you can get in the door. But if you take a look around, you're going to see that there are already thousands of people here on the floor. They're coming for a lot of reasons. A large part of that is because they haven't heard from Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger about what's happening since last May. They haven't talked publicly about this, haven't really talked about what's been happening with the markets, what's been happening with the Fed, what's been happening with inflation. And you're watching today what's been happening with the markets. And this is what these people want to hear from tomorrow. Now, Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett are already here. They did the floor earlier. We're checking things out before all the shareholders got let in on this. But again, a lot of people here. There is a little bit of a party atmosphere, despite the fact of what's been happening with the markets today. I will tell you that this is not without controversy. There are some issues that have come up. CalPERS, which is a Berkshire Hathaway shareholder, has said that it's going to be withholding its votes for two of the directors, Sue Decker and Meryl Whitmer, because they want to see more disclosures on a corporate level about what's happening with climate change. Now, Mario Gabelli is also a shareholder. He was with us earlier today. He said he thinks it's stupid because if you look at the annual report, Greg Abel, one of the vice chairmen, did his own letter that just talked about climate change, specifically what's happening with BNSF and with Berkshire Hathaway Energy. We did get the chance to talk to Sue Decker earlier today, the director, and we asked her why they were targeting Sue Decker and Meryl Whitmer. Here's what she had to say.
They're targeting Meryl and I because we're both on the audit committee, and the audit committee recently changed its charter to be responsible for ESG-related disclosures and operational activities. So in the end, that's why I think we were targeted. I think the core issue here is not one of substance. It's one of more the process of how we disclose it and how we communicate it. Berkshire has been both a leader in this and also has disclosed quite a lot of material at the two largest subsidiaries that consume the lion's share of the carbon footprint. So Burlington Northern and Berkshire Energy are really the two subsidiaries that matter.
And Kelly, you alluded to this earlier. This is a big day tomorrow here on CNBC because we are going to be streaming the entire show tomorrow, all day, CNBC.com/Buffett, if you want to watch the events and see what's happening. The whole show kicks off at 9:45 a.m. Eastern time. That's when we'll be doing the pregame show, and you're going to be hearing from a lot of people, including Jimmy Buffett, who will be joining us. Ron Olson is another director at Berkshire Hathaway who will be talking to us. Venture capitalist and tech investor Ann Winblad will be here. We'll also be talking to Bill Murray. He's going to be joining us because he's been a Berkshire Hathaway shareholder for a while, too. So we'll talk to him about a lot of things that have been out there, including how the film he'd been working on, the production has been shut down. We'll talk to him about that, too. Look, this is a huge issue with everything that's happening here today. Again, there's thousands of people here walking around. You can see the Geico Gecko behind us. You can see what's been happening. Oriental Trading has some of their guys that are around. And if you just kind of turn this way and show some of the crowd, then you come with me this way for just a little bit, just so you see the crowd of people that are here. There's a lot of people on the floor. Again, the questions and answers tomorrow from Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, that's probably center stage for all of this. They'll be tackling all these issues about what's happening with the market, and we can hear what they think about the Fed's moves. Higher inflation. Warren Buffett has always said that higher interest rates act as gravity on the markets, and we're finally getting back into a position where we're not walking on the moon anymore, and there is some gravity coming back. So we'll hear from all of this coming up tomorrow. You can see it right here on CNBC, CNBC.com/Buffett live all day long through about 5 p.m. Eastern time. Kelly?
You got a busy day ahead of you, Becky. Thank you very much. That was fantastic report there.